If you could delete one thing from Minecraft to make it better, what would it be? Combat update, division on Bedrock and Java, or some half-baked feature that makes you stare at your screen and lose neurons? I've got a full desk of reasons why Minecraft is broken, and one of these cards, the real problem, ruins the game entirely. Delete it and Minecraft could actually be perfect. Can you guess which one? Let's make sense of the deck. Game changer, the only problem. The problem that could change everything. It's not mods, not Mojang, just wait. A tier, huge problem, stuff that annoys everyone, makes the game worse or just frustrating. D tier, tiny little issues that don't really affect the game, like, well, my channel, I don't know. Neutral, can help or hurt, depending on how you see it, okay? Results, often nothing. Helping, purely good stuff, only making Minecraft better, okay? Let's begin with the one that divided the whole community in half, the combat update. It introduced so much stuff and changed pretty much everything in the game that I could make a whole video just on that topic, like a million other creators already did. I'm not saying it was bad, okay? I actually support massive changes, since at least they shake things up. But it's sad that we didn't get any new weapons in the combat update, just some fancy hours nobody really uses. C tier, it's not a huge problem anymore, maybe eliters are, but honestly, who even cares now? Optimization. Optimization is bad. Maybe you didn't notice it at first, but it's a huge problem. Try max render distance, load too many chunks in a second, spawn a few hundred mobs. Welcome to Potato Mod. And for server owners, running plugins with 200 plus players online is an absolute nightmare. Big servers in Minecraft are actually networks of smaller ones, because there is no way a single server with plugins could handle 1000 players in one world, okay? It's not only Java's fault, but Java is a massive part of the problem. That's why optimization stays a massive issue, definitely A tier. Exploration update. Maps are good, but the rest, the new dark forest biome, the woodland mansion, feels less like a discovery and more like a messy porridge of ideas, awkward, clunky and empty inside. This update tried to push Minecraft into the exploration era, and yeah, it kinda did, okay, but what kind of exploration are we talking about? The fun kind, where you actually want to dive into biomes, maybe uncover cool secrets and some magic, or the boring kind, where you just walk past a mansion and cringe at how weird it looks. Honestly, I'd love to remake all this stuff in another video, because exploration should give you excitement, and right now it's more like finding an abandoned IKEA. It's my opinion though, but here you could see other folks talking about that. So, solid B tier. Builders. Builders are a huge part of this community. People who design lobbies, adventure maps, or just want a million fancy blocks. They always demand more decorations, carpet, fences, new planks, new bricks, new wood types, and Mojang keeps adding them, which is fine for creative mode, but in survival these blocks are grindy and often pointless outside visuals. Sure, they make the game prettier, but they don't give you new goals or even fun. Still, builders influence updates more than anyone else, and that sometimes pushes the game into decoration and exploration instead of progression. That's why I'm dropping this in D tier. Though honestly, for me, it sometimes feels like an A tier problem, because I actually don't care about fancy carpets and 10 types of planks. Players. The point is simple, you can make a game for everyone. Some want progression and depth, others just want cute mobs and more content. Whatever Mojang does, half the people scream it trash, okay? And no, Mojang didn't pay me 15 emeralds to say that, or maybe they did, I don't actually remember. Players will always split the community, and maybe that's why Minecraft itself can't decide what it really wants to be. A pure sandbox? A funny casual game? A progression heavy style? No one really knows, because we all play differently. So yeah, players are actually part of the problem, but not the biggest one, okay? That's why I'm putting these in D tier. Mobs. Mobs are complicated, okay? Yes, they add atmosphere, but let's be honest, parrots, foxes, frogs, what's the gameplay here? Except for the cutest animations ever, they do nothing. And that's wasted design. Did you see that foxes raided your chicken farm, or parrots helping you at sea, like spotting hidden treasure or alerting you to danger. Instead, they're just decorative life. If mobs had real survival roles, they could transform gameplay. But right now, half of them are just fillers to pretend you have living biomes around you. That's why this sits in C tier. Mods are both a blessing and a curse. They give Minecraft endless life, hundreds of hours of content, millions of new items, full-text trees and magic systems. Whatever you want, there is a mod for it. But after that, vanilla Minecraft starts to feel empty. You know, some players can find a single reason to play vanilla survival anymore. New updates, they feel outdated even before they come out. So yeah, mods save the game for the part of community, but they also make the main game look weak in comparison, so solid neutral category. Biomes, huge one. I ever ranked every biome in a separate video, check it out. But here is the short version. Most are beautiful but useless. Mangrove swamp, gorgeous, but you only get mud and useless frogs. And Pale Garden, honestly, what's the point? It's not progression, no useful resources, no real reason to explore it. For what is Pale Garden? Well, I don't know. And if you do, share it in the comments. I will read them all and discuss it, because I don't see the clear purpose. Right now, a new tree and some flowers count as a new biome. Imagine if they actually gave us reason to go there. Just like cocoa beans and melons in jungle. Exploration would finally matter. So solid B tier. Archaeology. Let's be honest, Archaeology is one of the most useless feature ever added to Minecraft. If you actually use it, please, I'm begging you, write a comment. I will like it and feature it in my next video, because I never met a single person who does. And that makes me furious. Just think about how many resources, how much time and money Mojang wasted developing this. For what? For a feature nobody asked for and nobody uses? Just imagine if that time had been spent on the 1.22 update, which they still haven't announced, okay? We've been waiting for a year and a half for major update, and what did we get? 2 new blocks, an emerald with 0% drop rate, and some random structures buried underground. That's it. It's a solid B tier for me, but I would like to hear your opinion on this. Transport. Honestly, I'm so done with new transportation in Minecraft. I just don't get excited about their new flying snowballs or a snail in the saddle. It does nothing to fix the painfully empty oceans. The developers spend a lot of time on this, and because of new stuff, horses and boats have become kind of useless. Minecarts are crying in the corner because nobody uses them anymore, and that's just sad. YouTube is full of videos on how to fix transportation, and I don't think I need to make another one. It's a C tier problem. Not a huge deal, but it's on the list. Bedrock and Java. The division is also massive resource drain. 2 versions, 2 games, but only one company. Just think about the man hours wasted on maintaining balance, fixing different bugs and creating content. If this was a single unified game, all the development power could be focused on what actually matters. I don't know, maybe proper game design? I really believe this is how it works, okay? Even if there is a separate team for Bedrock, it's still pulling resources, attention and money from the core project. Yes, I play Java and I don't even understand Bedrock. Where do you find it? What's the point? The whole division is so confusing that it actually holds the entire game back. For me, this is a solid A tier problem. Progression. It basically stopped with the Nether update in 2020 and we've seen nothing since. If someone thinks spending 5 minutes to get diamond gear counts as progression, then God help you. And then you spend hours upgrading to Netherite. For what? 1+ damage bonus and no back resistance. Wow, groundbreaking. I'm literally shaking from excitement. We don't need to copy Terraria with 50 weapon tiers. Minecraft is a sandbox about exploration, I get it, but we need to make the tiers we have actually matter. Make diamonds rarer, like Notch originally said they should be. Make Netherite a more significant power spike, so it actually feels different from diamonds. And for God's sake, rework gold and copper tools. Give them unique properties, not only bonus to enchantment, okay? Actually, this isn't just about tools. Progression is about potions, dimension, pets. It's about character growth. The lack of a sense of advancements is killing the survival experience for players like me who need a challenge. And no, Mojang, slapping a hardcore label on it isn't the answer. This is a top of A tier problem without a doubt, okay, at least for players like me. We are all waiting for the end update like it's going to fix Minecraft forever, but Mojang never promised that. Realistically, we will get some new biomes, maybe a couple of mods, and a slightly different dragon fight. That's the maximum. The real end update only exists in our imagination. Everyone has their own dream version, blur, bosses, progression, and Mojang can deliver all of it. So yeah, I'll keep this one in helping, because whatever they add will probably be nice, just don't expect miracles, because this update might end up being the most disappointing of all. No, Mojang didn't pay me 15 more emeralds for saying this. Maybe all of these aren't even problems. Maybe that's just what Minecraft has become. Finally, Project Minecraft. I have a theory that explains almost everything, and I wanna make a huge video someday called "What if Minecraft is no longer being developed as a game but as a platform?" There is a huge difference. A sandbox game is a world of discovery with its own goals and some kind of progression. A platform is a set of tools for other people to create their own fun. And for a massive part of the community, that's perfect. They love that creative freedom, and I respect that. But for me, this shift is a disaster. A platform doesn't need deep mechanics or a sense of purpose. It just needs more brushes for its paint set. That's why we get things like resin in the Pale Garden. It's not a gameplay ingredient, it's just another color to paint with. It doesn't have to do anything like many new features. This is why I fell in love with the game back in version 1.5. It was different feeling. Now people just tell me, just install mods, but I don't want 1,000 new machines from Industrial Craft. I just want the official update to have a soul. I want to play survival and feel natural sense of progression, not invent goals for myself like I'm my own game director. For me, the real game ends when I kill the dragon, and that's the real reason I don't play much anymore. I just make content about it. Maybe with these videos I'm trying to find the meaning I have lost playing this game. This is my S tier problem. It's root of everything. I know many of you will disagree, and that's fine. In fact, I need to know, how do you play Minecraft now? What are your goals? What gives you that spark that keeps you playing for hours and actually enjoying the game? Share your thoughts in the comments, I'll be happy to read them and discuss. Feel free to disagree. See you in the next one, love you all, bye.